Welcome to Indiana. Pascal Siakam making his Pacers home debut. What better way to test out how good your team is against the NBA champs? First quarter, it's Jamal Murray, relentless in his approach and finally coming away with a bucket, not to be outdone by Siakam, showing you the jump shot probably got fouled. Let's hold on to that. Siakam once again nailing the deuce. It's the Pacers taking the early lead. Towards the end of the first quarter, how about the defense leading the offense? It's Murray with the steal. Find Peyton Watson up top for the alley-oop. Second quarter, TJ McConnell making plays with Tyrese Halliburton still out to an hamstring injury. It's Buddy Hield inside, and then McConnell looking and finding Aaron Nesmith, who scores. The Pacers up the ante. They're up double digits on the champs, but here comes the reigning finals MVP, Nikola Jokic, and then Murray going glass. Right before the half, it's Jokic again, nailing the three-pointer. Despite Indiana controlling most of the first half, the Nuggets cut their deficit down to 8. Third quarter, it's Siakam. Maybe he got fouled. His coach clearly thought he got fouled. Nuggets take advantage. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope nails the three. Rick Carlisle ain't done. That's one technical foul. And then here's second technical foul for Rick Carlisle. He is ejected. And I know Coach Carlisle to be a very savvy coach. I believe he was trying to show his new guy, Siakam, that he had his back. That's what I believe that to be. Could the Pacers win without their head coach? Miles Turner says, yes, we can. And then Turner going right at Jokic. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Turner gets a steal on Jokic and throws it down. Pacers down by a couple possessions. Jokic getting a little get back, going right at Turner. That play started at the three-point line. It ended inside. Fourth quarter, Siakam, he had 16 and 10. And then how about Ben Shepherd lining it up and knocking down the corner three? The Pacers take the 1-point lead. But the champs are the champs for a reason. And a lot of that reason is this dude, Jokic, nailing two put the game away three-pointers. This one with 6 seconds to go in the game, shot clock winding down. Bang! It's Jokic. He had 31 points, 13 rebounds, 10 assists. By the way, Murray wasn't too shabby. He also had 31 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. The dynamic duo in Denver helps the Nuggets get the 5-point win in Indiana. If you are like me and love flexing your NBA knowledge, you should head over to the best place to play fantasy sports. That's Underdog Fantasy. For me, I love the pick'em game. It's super simple to play too. All you got to do is go to the Underdog Fantasy website or app, pick whether a player will have a higher or lower stat line for that game, get all your picks right, and you can win up to 20 times your money. And when you sign up, if you use my code FERRO, your deposit will get doubled. You can't beat that. Again, head over to today's sponsor, Underdog Fantasy's website or app, use my code FERRO, and your first deposit will get doubled. Jalen Brunson and the New York Knickerbockers looking to maintain their dominance of NYC. They're in Brooklyn taking on Mikal Bridges and the Nets. This one goes down to the wire. Like most of these New York matchups do, it's Cam Johnson nailing the three-pointer. On the other end, Brunson just showing you why he's going to be an all-star. Brunson putting the moves on Nicholas Claxton and being rewarded for his hard work. And by the way, Julius Randle been on the same type of time. He must have put in the same type of grind as Brunson. These lefties for the Knicks, they like going for 30 in the same game. Cam Thomas, he's a walking bucket himself. He nails the little push shot. On the other end, little boy day tomorrow, it's Randle putting the Knicks up a deuce. And then Brunson abusing Claxton again. The floater is good. Third quarter we go. Bridges get some get back for sure. Usually I say game so nice you gotta make it twice, right? This time around, game so nice, Bridges decides to make it thrice. This all a part of an 18-point third quarter for Bridges. Got the Nets sitting pretty. They're up by 6. Bridges, by the way, had 36 points in the game on 7 threes. How about newly acquired OG Anunoby, showing the Knicks that it was a good trade. And then Brunson was a great signing. He nails the three. And Randall's gonna find another new Knick. Precious Achiuwa came over in that Raptors trade. He puts it in. We're tied at 101. A minute to go. Randall, Brunson, Randall! Julius had 30 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. Brunson had 30 and 4 assists. Nets get a chance because Anunoby gambled down 3. Cam Johnson's attempt is no good. And this time around, the Battle of New York goes to the Knicks again. Your final score is 108-103. Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers get another chance to feast off their in-city rival Los Angeles Lakers. No LeBron in this one. Precaution, ankle injury. Got the Kings sitting out. Could AD and the Lakers step it up? Davis had a big first quarter. The former Laker, Russell Westbrook, having a pretty interesting first half, loses his shoe, and it's like, don't mind if I do. He didn't make any threes. Shoes on when he was with the Lakers, it felt like. He's making them without the shoes. Look at Ty Lue like, I can't believe I'm picking up my guy's shoe. Westbrook nails the three, and Brody's not done. The shoes are back on, ladies and gentlemen, and he's rocking Cam Reddish and the Lakers to sleep. You got to know Brody's loving every second of this. And speaking of Brody, he still got the bunnies. We don't talk about this man's athletic ability in his mid-30s enough. Brody had that thing rocking in the first half. So did Kawhi. Leonard had 14 first half points. How about James Harden on the same type of time? He must have put in the same type of grind. He had 20 by the half. Third quarter, here comes AD. This all a part of his 26-12 night. And D'Angelo Russell wasn't too shabby himself. He goes 27 points, 10 assists. The Lakers, even without LeBron, are competing technically on the road. They're down by 5. But here comes the Clippers. Kawhi had himself a game. Leonard with the steal and the dish, the PG 1-3. And then how about Kawhi capping off a rarity in his career? How about a triple-double? Only the second triple-double of Kawhi's career. He goes 25, 11, and 10, and he leads the Clippers to an 11-point win over the Lakers. Lauri Markkanen and the Utah Jazz just caught the Pelicans on the wrong night. Zion and company just were in their bag in this one. How about Williamson with the dime to Jonas Valanciunas? A career-high 11 assists for Zion in this one. Colin Sexton like, hold on now. We ain't going down lightly. Ain't nobody just finna punk us. Walker Kessler inside with the juice. But the Pelicans and their three-point shooting told the story in this one. McCollum and Jordan Hawkins exchanged three-pointers. And then Zion, he ain't gonna do a lot of shooting from the three-point line. He gonna show you that inside grind. Williamson catching the ball, ain't even in front of the backboard when Zion caught that one and threw down the alley. And then Ingram finding Larry Nance. This time around B.I. on a do-it-himself mission. Pelicans up by 19 midway through the second. McCollum's not done shooting. He made 9 three-pointers in this one. By the way, New Orleans as a team was 23 of 46 from the three-point line. Another dime for Zion. The question with the Pelicans is simple. They got a lot of dogs, but they're just young for the most part. Will they financially be able to keep this squad together? Sexton and Dunn try to bring the Jazz back, but it's not enough because Zion said so. Williamson receiving a beautiful dime from Herb Jones and throwing it down. Zion's not done dunking, but first let's show some love to Valanciunas. 3 Jazz in the vicinity, but Jonas comes up with the rock and throws it down. And then, like I teased to you, one more Zion dunk. He throws down a monster alley again. Behind 33 points from C.J. McCollum, the Pelicans put up a franchise record 153 points against the Utah Jazz, who only scored 124, which means a 29-point win for the home team. Too much math for me. Controversy at the end of this Oklahoma City Thunder Portland Trail Blazers highlight. First things first, let's congratulate Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on winning Western Conference Player of the Month. SGA finds Luguentz Dort for 3. That ain't the reason why he won the Player of the Month for December. You know why. It's because he's a walking bucket. He showed you that there. SGA fading away on Portland. But give the Blazers credit. They've had their struggles this year. They were gaming this one all the way to the end. Malcolm Brogdon nails the 3. And then Brogdon using the left. Despite him going right, you make that make sense. Brogdon this time around is going to dime it up to Scoot Henderson. A little don't mind if I do trade. The rookie's starting to figure it out. And if some is good, more is better. It's Scoot putting the Blazers up by 3. Scoot had 19 points. Anthony Simons joins the fun because it really ain't a party if the homie can't get none. It's the Blazers out in front and then Jeremy Grant inside. It's a 9-point Portland lead. The Thunder fight back. SGA finds Josh Giddey inside. And now he finds Jalen Williams inside. And then SGA is like, okay, enough of the passing. I can do things that others cannot. Look at this dynamic score from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. You will remember that name. We're in the 4th. Jalen Williams finds Aaron Wiggins inside for the deuce. Blazers not done, though. How about the athleticism from Scoot? That deuce counts plus the foul. Portland's up by 2. Look at this move from SGA. We're tied up. On the other end, Anthony Simons, little boy day tomorrow. He's got the bucket. Here we go, back and forth, back and forth. SGA on the baseline. Anthony Simons doing his best. His best wasn't good enough. Gilgeous-Alexander had 33 points, 10 assists, 6 rebounds, 5 steals. Simons, though, potentially got the last laugh with that tray ball. Blazers up by 3, under 30 seconds to go. Instead of SGA, it's their other clutch bucket getter. Williams nails the deuce. Thunder down 1. Instead of fouling, they decide to trap Portland with just a 1-second differential on the shot clock and the game clock. And how about this? Malcolm Brogdon double dribbles. Does not get the timeout that he believed he called before he double dribbled. Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups is livid. He get teed up, which means Jalen Williams gets a chance to go game. He nails the go-ahead jump shot. Now last chance for the Blazers. SGA rips away the Portland Trail Blazers' hope at OT with that incredible play. Blazers were trying to go up top to Aiden. To no avail, it's the Oklahoma City Thunder winning in controversy to the point that the Blazers are protesting this finish. 111-109 is your final.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing.
Why build theirs when I believe I can build my own?
You've already done it, or I wouldn't be here.
I'm already the only elite sports and music journalist in the game today. My goal is simple, to be the best there's ever been. So, please don't go. Make sure you subscribe and follow the journey. It truly means everything to me. I tell stories. I talk music. I cover sports. I am culture. I am FERRO.